Imagine standing in the crowded, stone-carved shadows of a 7th century mosque. The air is thick with anticipation as a solitary figure, Imam Ali, steps up to address the masses, making a public declaration that defies human logic. Looking out at the assembly, he issues a direct, unyielding command: "Ask me before you lose me." He invites the crowd to test him on the Book of Allah. He claims precise geographic knowledge of every single verse, knowing exactly whether it descended upon the lowlands, the plains, or the high mountain peaks. He then extends this command into the chaos of human conflict. He tells the crowd to question him about future tribulations, stating clearly that he can identify the specific earner of any coming conflict and the names of those who will be killed in it. Offering specific coordinates, names, and casualty lists of events that have not yet occurred provides a functional map of the unseen world. This level of clarity is captured in his defining statement on human perception: "If the veil were lifted for me, my certainty would not increase." Standard human intellect relies on trial, error, physical evidence, and hindsight. Ali is describing an intellect that operates independent of physical proof, possessing a high-resolution view of reality, whether the sensory barriers of the universe are present or removed. If this knowledge bypasses the limitations of human observation, we have to isolate the exact mechanism of transmission. How does a single mind acquire an omniscient-like understanding of time, space, and the end of times? As we look toward the chaotic, overlapping crises of the future, guesswork offers zero protection. To find actual security, we need to trace the exact divine supply line that feeds Imam Ali's unshakable certainty. This glowing, illuminated geometry represents what is known as the preserved tablet. Ali stated he is a companion to this cosmic ledger, having been divinely inspired with the foundational architecture of reality itself. The primary conduit for this universal data was Prophet Muhammad. According to the texts, there is no knowledge in existence except that the Creator taught it directly to the Prophet. That reservoir of understanding was then transferred. The Prophet explicitly declared that every single piece of knowledge he received, he enumerated and deposited directly into Ali. This glowing central node in our diagram represents a base concept. Ali described the Prophet teaching him 1,000 doors of knowledge, primary principles covering the lawful, the unlawful, and the fates of mankind. But the transmission is mathematically dynamic. Every single one of those 1,000 doors rapidly multiplies, instantly opening up an additional 1,000 doors. This mathematical expansion covers human variables across eras, documenting even the inner thoughts and motives of individuals. Look closely at this rugged, isolated peak. In the Prophet's final days, he received a divine command to ascend a mountain with his cousin, to physically secure this knowledge into a permanent artifact. The preparation required specific physical materials. They were instructed to slaughter a designated female sheep, a Jafr, and skin it to create an indestructible parchment, designed to resist wear and decay. This macroscopic image shows the luminescent, vibrant green ink brought down by descending angels. It is a heavenly substance designed to never fade, resting upon leather that the earth cannot consume. Here, the dictation takes place. The Prophet speaks the revelations, and Ali physically writes down the timeline of the universe, recording what was and what will be. The ledger includes highly specific, actionable data. It catalogs enemies across different eras, maps out the future of the Prophet's lineage, and details the specific signs leading up to the day of resurrection. The mountain event produced a permanent physical record of the universe's destiny, placing the timeline of future events directly into Ali's care. Despite possessing the roadmap of human destiny, Ali described this document as a stored knowledge, intentionally concealed from the general public. Along with the ledger, the Prophet gave Ali a demanding instruction: to practice patience. He advised his followers to submit to the timeline and wait until the promised relief arrives. This hidden artifact is directly tied to our future. The texts reveal that the accounts of the epic battles of the end of times, known as Al-Malahim, are extracted directly from the facts recorded in this book. This unmoving figure represents Ali's role as custodian of these records, holding the specific knowledge required to navigate the era of the end of times. Because Ali holds the specific records of the trials to come, his knowledge acts as the primary dataset for those attempting to identify the signs and survive the specific conflicts of the future.